we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
We're looking to do both. We have a filing for a futures-based ETF, which is on a calendar to go effective if the SEC doesn't object by the end of November. We think most investors would be better served by a physical or spot Bitcoin ETF. You avoid issues like contango. You avoid issues like trading slippage. You avoid issues like position limits. A futures-based ETF is not going to track the price of Bitcoin perfectly over time. It'll be great for short-term trading. It may be better than other alternatives that exist in the market today, but sort of the platonic ideal of accessing the Bitcoin market through an ETF structure is a physical ETF, and that's why we filed for that. So we'll do a futures-based ETF if that's all we can do. But long-term, the money, the interest, and the best service for investors is going to come through a physical ETF.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Cryptoteacher and the new World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, you definitely need to know how the world works. Also, much love to those who purchased the 3 Kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. And then also those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. And then also those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And we have a special week coming up. And then next week, we have another special week coming up. So basically, guys, we know we're going to have a futures Bitcoin ETF next week. What's crazy about it, guys, is that we know that we're going to start tapering late November, early December. Do y'all think that is by chance? No, it is not. They're going to raise Bitcoin up, and then they're going to drop it. They're going to short it on the way down. They've done it to everything, guys. It is not about Bitcoin. They've done it to every single asset, but then that 1% is going to rise once they finish building the 4th Industrial Revolution. The robots, algorithms, and drones replace humanity in the workforce. Remember, guys, your life is an illusion, and TV is your reality. Janet Yellen and Gary Gensler are the New World Order's chess pieces. We know they work for the central banks. Now, guys, do not forget that CME opens tonight. We know we're going to be having Bitcoin futures ETF. So what do you think the market is going to do? That's right. It's going to get a lift. And then, guys, we know next week we have the actual contracts ending. So we know we're going to have a pullback. But open interest is going to be big. Guys, we do this every single month. If you've been with me since this channel actually started, you've made a lot of money. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have volume, we have tether, and we have USDC. Plus, we know to look at the Fed repo on a daily basis. We also know the Fed has come out and stated that they're going to be tapering the end of November, the beginning of December. Now, is that going to shrink liquidity ASAP? No, but we know the summer of 2022, they want the actual repo to stop. We know the New World Order works off problem, reaction, solution. We know they've already created the problem, the C word, printing all this money. We know what the actual reaction is going to be. The people are going to beg. People are quitting their jobs now, or not even going back to work, because we know 365 days changes habits. And we know this is the New World Order's plan, because now that people don't want to work these jobs, what are they going to do? Bring in the automation. We know that we have that big infrastructure bill, and who did Biden say was going to pay that? The wealthy. And if you were laughing like I was, we know that has never happened. So we know they're going to pass that down to the consumer, lay people off in order to bring in all of this technology. Remember the C word? They wrote in all this technology behind it, guys. Remember, the New World Order always tests something for at least 10 years. When you go back and look at Zoom, it had already been tried and tested. It was already part of the New World Order's plan. Everybody's sitting on Zoom nationwide. So now that the people are going to be begging the government, they're going to come in with crypto. Airdrop that free money. But what did David from R3 state? If you want to boost the economy, airdrop the people free money, and they have 3 to 6 months to spend that money, or poof, it's gone. All your privacy out the window. But the masses, the sheep, don't understand finances. They're just going to be looking, I'm getting this free money back. It's all part of the plan, guys. Problem, reaction, solution, and the Hegelian dialectic has been proven 100% facts. Now, also, guys, grayscale. Do not forget about grayscale. The grayscale well is so important. But then also, guys, we know that they want to change that fund over to a physical ETF, which we know that a physical Bitcoin ETF should have been approved first. But we know Gary Gensler works for the banks. They want to do this futures Bitcoin ETF so they can short it on down, guys. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice. Please do your own research, but get you 1 or 2 cryptos if you're new to crypto. Study the crypto. Make sure it has utility. We are in the greatest transfer of wealth, but we also are in the most manipulated market in history. So, guys, the market goes up together. It goes down together. We know that. We also know right now Bitcoin dominance is coming back. Why? Because of the futures Bitcoin ETF. But overall, guys, the market swings with each other. Take advantage of it. But, guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Cryptoteacher stock channel, Cryptoteacher stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, their home stocks, the C word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID Stories 3. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.